All right, so we're done with our paper sample pretty much. But what you would do at this point is you would come and have myself, the student teacher, or an A+ tutor, depending on the class that you're in. You would have one of us check to make sure that everything is okay. And if we gave you the go-ahead, we would initial the center of your paper with a highlighter usually, to let you know that we have looked it over and it is just fine for you to move on. And then the next step would be to clip your corners. Clipping the corners is going to reduce the bulkiness of your project when you're actually using fabric. And so this is something you do a lot with pillows or anything that you're going to turn inside out. We're just going to clip diagonally across the corner. I'm not cutting into the stitching. If I did, that would pretty much just undo everything that I have just worked so hard for. But I want to clip the corners off. Okay, clip those off. All right, and then I'm going to trim my seam allowance in half. So that just means trimming off some of the excess. Okay, I'm going to leave it just like this so you can see the difference. See, the two sides I have trimmed down, and then the other two I have not yet. You would definitely want to go ahead and trim off this other side over here, but you could leave the top just like this, just because that can enable you to have more fabric to work with when you're hand sewing on your felt project. So at this point you would be done with your paper sample, and you would bring it up again for final approval to go ahead and get started with your pincushion. You're going to do the exact same thing on your felt fabric that you did to this project. It's really the same exact thing, only instead of on paper, it would be two pieces of felt pinned together.